Greetings to everyone present and listening to this. Today I will be speaking against the Indian media and stating the reasons why the Indian media is no longer the fourth pillar of democracy and has become a mere justice detractor. There are three primary reasons for this. The first being the conduction of media trials, and this is the first sign of the weakening of Indian media. Media trials are when the media convicts a person of a particular crime of which the person is only accused of, and the court has not convicted the person. The popular case of Maria Suisraj comes to mind, and it showcases as to how the Indian media called her a convict. In fact, news channels ran the story "A killer goes free" when she was acquitted by the court. When the court acquitted her and held her not guilty, then on what basis were titles such as "Killer Goes Free" run by the Indian media? This shows that media trials are becoming a factor and a common phenomena in Indian media, and this shows and is a sign of the Indian media's becoming weaker. The second reason is the proliferation of fake news. Multiple cases come to mind in terms of fake news. For example, the last tweets of Sushant Singh Rajput aired on multiple news media channels were actually tweets which were more than a year old, which shows that if they could not even showcase the right tweets of the person, which have a clear timeline, shows that they are ready to do and willing to do anything to grasp headlines. Further, not just fake news, we have had many cures for COVID, a crisis and a pandemic which has brought down the entire nation, and not just the nation, the world to its heels. There are certain news media channels which regularly run stories which claim to have cures for COVID-19. Not just that, there have been media channels which have regularly attacked various countries like China and stated without any basis and any factual basis and quality content of journalism, and just had catchy headlines which have blamed China for the entire pandemic. But there has been absolutely no basis and no fact supporting, and it repeats the same facts over and over again. This shows and brings me to my third point, that yellow sensationalism, yellow journalism is becoming extremely common. Yellow journalism is a common form of sensationalism when a media news channel just tries to grasp the attention of viewers and all media or readers only through and from the mechanism of multiple catchy headlines. That's all the Indian media is doing at this point, and it is quite visible. The Indian media is putting stories with catchy headlines, be it COVID-19, be it the Tablighi Jamaat incident, be it the Sushant Singh Rajput incident. They have termed it as a murder case, even when the police had absolutely not given any statement on whether it was a murder or a suicide. But from the first day, they have been calling it Sushant Singh Rajput murder case. These are all examples of how the Indian media is not basing its journalism on facts. Journalism is only effective and is one of the most prestigious careers in the world because it brings to the attention of viewers and common people, ordinary civilians, it brings to us the real facts and the truth. But as of now, all we see are catchy headlines, fake news, and media trials and witch hunts. And this shows that the Indian media has absolutely lost track and lost path and is now affecting the working of the criminal justice system. When the court acquits someone, even then the Indian media continues to persecute them, and this shows that the Indian media has no regard for courts in our country. So hence, the Indian media is now just an example of a justice detractor. Thank you so much.